I'd like to bring in Rory Little, who is with UC Hastings, who can give us a little bit more of an idea of what it is that's going to happen next in this next movement. As we understand it, the DOJ has filed and is hoping to stay or to stop what the judge did in Washington. Can you tell us how this is going to work exactly?
Well, the Ninth Circuit has a whole system of emergency appeals set up. It's not really an appeal, it's a motion probably, a motion to stay and maybe a motion for writ of mandamus. And it goes electronically to the three judges wherever they are on the motions panel. And there's a unit of staff attorneys that are also working on this with the DOJ lawyers and Washington. Washington will be given some chance to respond. And they'll have to show some irreparable harm from the judge's order, or the judge's order is likely to stay in place.
Let me ask you how difficult it would be to show, because you said that is a very important point. It has to show irreparable harm. How likely is it that they can prove this very point, the Department of Justice?
It's a very high standard. It's very hard to get a TRO vacated on an emergency appeal or motion because you have to show irreparable harm. Now, Washington will have to show likelihood of success on the merits. But even when there's a plausible case, if there's some irreparable harm in one direction or the other, that's the direction you lean in. There's also a lot of deference paid to the district court judge, who held a long argument, had a lot of briefs. These judges have only had a few minutes, really, to think about this. So the standard to reverse something like this is pretty high. It only stays in place for, a week or less. So the Trump administration would have to show irreparable harm from just that 1 week. It seems unlikely in this case.